Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to talk about how I traded SYPR solutions and, well, unfortunately I got in the trade afterwards, but in the future I'm actually going to look for better patterns, good patterns during pre-market. Normally I look for patterns as they kind of expose themselves. I have a stock selector for that, and I realize that my stock selector does not use pre-market data because just the way the add-in is built just doesn't have it. So I'll just use my eyes. It should work just fine because there's not too many like gainers like this. This went up, I don't know how much percent. I'm guessing that's 1.6 from 0.9, so almost 100%, not quite, and then went down to like 30%. That I remember. So it starts to create some support over here, and again some support, and then it starts to go up. And what I realized yesterday, I added on balance volume to check it out. I don't use it, but I just started using it, and Chaikin money flow. So I realized that for morning panic, on balance volume really shows where morning panic will occur. I don't know if it happened in Genus, but like, check it out. Look at that, on balance volume, boom. But I don't know, like MACD does the exact same thing, so I don't know if I need it or not. Yeah, but it does highlight the best points. But then I was thinking earlier that volume does an even better job. I have a price weighted volume indicator, and it seems to do a really good job of finding where to buy and sell. So yeah, so they're both good. Anyways, moving on, back to Cypress. So this is a good pattern. If you're a bullish trader like me, this is a really good pattern to watch. Really high at the beginning of pre-market, and then falls somewhat close to yesterday's close. So moved up. I was busy setting up my other stuff for my stocks selection. So I've tracked most of the stuff at around this point. I think I probably saw it at this point, and I was like, wow. But I didn't get in, and I was right. So I waited, and I used my best basis indicator. And my best basis indicator, if I didn't already explain, I'm sure I didn't, it's a mix of Keltner channel, Bollinger Band, and Chaikin channel. I think that's what it's called. Chaikin channel? I think so. Anyways, so one improvement I made today was I fixed my scaling issue. I had a huge scaling problem. It did not scale correctly. So I went into my code, I cleaned up my code, and it started working perfectly. So I was so happy about that. And then I was happy when I made money afterwards, but like what happened was I didn't have the best entry price. So if I go over here and I press play, this is what happened. So it was at 1.29, and I was like, okay, it's below the Ichimoku cloud, I'll buy it now. And then it went down. Obviously this is sped up, right? This is not real time. But I did buy it there. So let's put a vertical line to show that I bought it there. I should probably put a horizontal line. That makes more sense. Horizontal line. I mean, I could just do both. Oh, I could do a cross. Can I do a cross? Yes, I can. Cool. So I'll put it right at 1.33, right there. It's a blue cross. I want a green cross. I like green for buying. So it went down, and I was like, oops, I did not catch this. I did not catch this I didn't think it's going to go down further than this, because I followed my limited amount of rules that I had. I'm going to go rewind. Can I go rewind? No, I else they jump to. Another thing that I paid attention to was linear regression. It was well below line of best fit, so I was happy about that, and it was also below the band, the linear regression band. MACD was low. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. And there's some, lower volume. So I'll press play. So I'll speed it up. Whoa, okay. Oh, so one thing I did not pay attention to, and in the future I plan on paying attention to, is support and resistance. So I looked for an indicator for support and resistance, and I found that this one was quite good. It's made by a guy named Lonesome the Blue, and so he created this indicator, and it tracks, it catches some pretty good support lines and resistance lines. I wish I had this support line, because I would have bought it much lower than what I bought it at. So you can see, I would have bought it somewhere close to this line. That would have been fine for me, because it's still below the Ichimoku cloud, which I wanted to do. And then if I press play, it's going to play slowly. No, let's make it go fast. It went to 1.29, went up. It didn't go above the clouds, so I didn't want to sell it. Well, it did go above the clouds, but it didn't. I wanted to sell when parabolic stop and reverse. Is it parabolic stop and reverse? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Parabolic stop and reverse started showing an uptrend, because I want the best uptrend. So let's hit play again. I'm just stretching my bicep because I did some curls and it's so painful. Anyways, that's something else. So it's right now it's above the cloud. It's above the linear regression line. I'm gonna hit, like, I don't know. I'm gonna back up so you can see it a bit better, a bit more accurate. Scaling down this thing sucks, but whatever. So it didn't go as high as I wanted it to. Okay, what level? It was, yeah, 1.4 here, 1.3. I hit the sell button here, and it didn't go through. Not because, like, I couldn't get, like, I wasn't able to sell the shares. It's because my broker told me they're having technical difficulties. So I had to just wait there, and I had to miss my selling price. So I was super upset about that. But that's okay, because I got some good fortune, and this thing went right back up. And I sold it here at 1.44. So where's my cross thing? No, that's not it. There it is. So I sold it right here. So 11 cents. Wow, okay. That's pretty sweet. 11 cents on... How did I only make... I think they took a bunch of commission. Ouch. That's alright. Anyways, do I want to exit this mode? No. Oops, I shouldn't have clicked that. So I sold it too early. I probably in the future will sell a lot closer to this line. And that's my MACD average resistance line that I created. So I'm going to hit play. And it gets really close to there. Now would have been a better time to sell. Now would be a much better time to sell. I still sold at a pretty good time, but that would have been totally, like, this would have been much better. It was close, much closer. Also, volume was, so this is going to illustrate a point to you guys. Volume doesn't dictate price, okay? Volume was definitely high, but not that high. Like, okay, it was pretty high, but I don't know. Like, look at the volume here compared to the volume here. And this is volume times price. The price is higher here, so I don't have a regular volume indicator in front of me because I find that, like, there's not enough weight on price. But, like, the best example would be pre-market. Like, pre-market volume is so super low, but then the prices move like crazy. So you don't need a lot of volume to control price. So price, if your focus is price, then you gotta focus on price. So you have to put weighting on that. So that's what I do. That's why I have that indicator, and it works quite nicely. So I would have sold preferably here or here or here. They're both good volume. Oh wait, I did sell there, but not over here. I'm just saying I would have waited longer. That's all I'm saying. I think I did a pretty good job. Anyways, so let's hit play. Fell after that, and then I just totally did not trade on this afterwards at all. I'm sure I could have. Like, I probably could have bought it again at 1.35. But like, this is like really desperation. And then sold it again at 1.5. I'm pretty sure it goes, wait. Let's speed it up. Rest of the day was pretty much downhill for this stock. Boom. That was a good trade. The only thing I regret is not buying over here. This is probably the biggest regret. But I don't have experience doing this stuff anyways. I have experience scalping, so in the future, yeah, for sure. Maybe tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Oh no, it's Friday today, so no, not tomorrow. Monday. But yeah, so that was my day. I tested this support and resistance against CBAT and SGBX. Oh, sorry, TAT. I tested against two other stocks. Worked great. Like, look at this support line. Works awesome. And you have to test things out in the real time. So definitely, like, you can see it's showing support at about 1.3. Now if I go over here, now it's showing support at 1.5, 5.5, 5.19. So it's different. So you have to test things out meticulously. I'll speed it up. And obviously that will change. And then, yeah, let go of it. Okay, so it bounced there. I think once you see it bounce like that, I would have, this thing isn't that great. I would have probably drawn it over here, to be honest. So you have to use your brain too. You can't let the indicator do everything. You have to use your head, use your intuition. So if I had bought it at like 5.29, okay, or even 5.3, or even 5.36, okay, if you press play, it would have gone down and up. Would have consolidated a bit and then jumped up here at 5.63. And does it go higher than that? Well, RSI was at 79, so probably not. Let's see what happened. Yeah, it didn't go higher, at least initially it didn't go higher. Dropped back down to that support level. And take a look at this indicator, my best basis indicator. And you can see below the cloud, above the cloud. Below the cloud, above the cloud. And then just falling below the cloud, falling below the cloud. This could have been a good buy. This would have been an amazing point to buy at. So let's check out linear regression. Anyways, I'm playing around now. Do I have anything else to say? No, I don't. I think that's it. I won't talk about this again. That's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.